The Hellside Gang wasn't your typical street crew. Born in Alhambra in 1987, they were multi-ethnic, underground, and unpredictable. Alhambra, 1987. While most gangs ran on race, Hellside ran on roots, dancers, party crews, neighborhood loyalty. But the streets turned violent fast. By 1990, Hellside wasn't just tagging walls, they were fighting for survival. Hellside began as a Southeast Asian clique, often aligned with party crews and loosely affiliated circles. With rising racial tensions, especially the infamous riot at Mark Keppel High, the gang's identity hardened. They were no longer just a neighborhood name, they were a presence. Hellside spread, sometimes to Baldwin Park, sometimes to Gardena. But each faction had its own flavor. Some claim Baldwin Park's HSG was a myth. Others say it lived briefly through party crews. What's confirmed, by the early 90s, Hellside's Alhambra chapter was the strongest. As California's gang ecosystem evolved, Hellside made a bold move, pledging allegiance to the South Side. That meant entering Sereno territory, aligning with La M rules, and surviving the politics of the prison system. No longer independent, Hellside wore the 13. 1990, a major case involving Hellside members in Colorado dealt a devastating blow. The Alhambra chapter fell apart. Survivors split. Some joined Paul, others faded into history. With rising anti-Asian gang crackdowns and green lights on Asian sets, the streets weren't safe anymore. Despite the decline, Hellside's name still echoes through San Gabriel Valley lore. Some younger generations deny the past. Others carry the tattoos without knowing the origin. The gang's myth lives in memory, in ink, in fractured stories across California. Hellside wasn't the biggest gang, but it was one of the most unique, multi-ethnic, hybrid, and underground. In the shadows of LA's gang wars, they wrote a different kind of story, one that didn't last long, but one you won't forget. Subscribe for more real gang history. No fiction, no fluff.